Falcon fans, in a series of wild events and in a game where everything in the world went wrong. Anything that could have went wrong. But I hate to say it, guys. I really do, but I'm gonna have to. The Falcons found a way. They really found a way to win. Oh man, it feels different. It's been a long time since we've been on this side of the fence, man. Getting a dub, talking about a win, divisional
On the
matchup.
second time in the last 8 games, bro. Second time last 8
Yes,
games. So, woo.
yes,
But go ahead.
it's been rough sledding, tough sledding, but you know what? Like again, everything that could have went wrong in this game did go wrong, but you know what went right? The Falcons getting the W. That is absolutely wild to say. This it's so much to unpack in this game, guys. We like this is the true definition of the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like this is absolutely wild. And Smitty, I gotta start it off by saying it. Falcon fans, whether you enjoy it or not. I mean, I know I talked about it before, man. Go out there and play with you still got pride to play for. So against a divisional opponent, you have the chance to play spoiler. You still can play for something, and that was pride. Play for each other, play for yourselves. They went out there and did that, but they played their butts off for Raheem tonight too, y'all. We gotta
You know
acknowledge
what? I'm gonna give Kyle Pitts the limelight because he did his
it.
thing.
It is
I
career
got to
game
give it
for
to him.
KP8, man.
Got
Like
to give it to him.
that right there is what we have. Honestly, we haven't seen anything like this ever in his career because this was a career night for Kyle Pitts. But we haven't seen production like this since his rookie season when he was the focal point, when he was the guy. Just like how he is right now in this particular game, 11 catches for 166 on 12 targets, 3 touchdowns, averaging 15.1 yards per catch. I'm talking about Kyle Pitts Senior, KP8, man. He was used the right way tonight. I mean, again, but it goes back to what I was saying a couple of days ago, Smitty. I was like, again, this is what happens when KP is like the first option or the second option. When everybody is healthy, he's not utilized like that. So you're going to have to do one or two things, man. You're going to have to either get an OC in here that can utilize him consistently within the offense with other weapons as well, or you're going to have to or you're just going to have to let KP go and figure out and let him go somewhere where he can be something like that. Because tonight is exactly what we've been waiting to see, and tonight is something again, like I said, with the production and just the way that the ball was when he was being targeted. We haven't seen that since his rookie season. But again, we didn't have all the weapons that we had tonight. And tonight, man, it was definitely the Kyle Pitts and Bijan Robinson show. But you can't, even though he did have a drop, you still can't sell David Steele's night short. 6 catches for 78 yards for Steele's. The longest catch was that 21-yarder. And he had 10 targets tonight. And Bijan, I mean, Bijan was Mr. Do-It-All. He had 8 catches for 82 yards. And he had 11 targets himself, but he still put 93 yards and 19 carries on the ground. Still wish Tyler Algier got a few more carries. But again, Bijan Robinson was the workhorse. And, man, we're going to get into just, everything that just went on in this game, man. But we're not going to be rude to y'all. I'm not going to be rude to Smitty. Smitty, man, what's good? How you feeling? And then we're going to get to the chat, man. Chat, what's up?
Yeah, man. Say what's up to the chat, man, before we get it going, man. We going to let y'all in for a little while. We know it's late, so please keep it brief when we do. But Trish Daddy, what's up? Joe Ward, RB, Nathaniel Bailey, Robert Blackman, our guy, AR Boogie, Jason Grigsby, Johnny R, Zone 4 CJ. Quick question that he had: do we keep Pitts? I mean, it depends. The franchise tag gonna be between 16 and 18 million for a tight end, and if you can find a deal that reaches in between what he makes now up to that point, depending on the guaranteed money, I could see it, but I can also see a team outbid us. So I mean, we'll see.
And it also
go ahead right quick. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
You got it. Go ahead.
No, I was just
Answer
about to
that
say,
question.
no, it is a good question about keeping Kyle Pitts. I mean, I feel like it just feels like what happens down the stretch. Again, this is evaluation process. He loves playing against Tampa in Tampa. I can tell you that. 5 touchdowns in the last 2 games against Tampa in Tampa. So this guy, said like again, he was utilized the right way as far as keeping him. I agree with Smitty as far as like it just seems like that number is going to be like. And I
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
about
yeah. You gotta think about it, man. But when you look at the game overall, man, the Falcons won. Even though we had 19 penalties, which is a
that.
franchise record, we still
Yes.
won. Like Chris said, we still won every asset of the game, man. 476 yards. Kurt had 300 and what 60 yards?
Kurt had
373.
yeah
373. And think
73.
about it, last year on
No
Thursday night,
turnovers.
he had a 500-yard game. So for
No
some
turnovers.
reason, no turnovers. No turnovers. The only
One
turnover
sack.
I think was B John, and we're gonna get into that in a little while. But when you look at what they did tonight as a whole, and he talked about it, Kyle Pitts, 3 touchdowns, 11 catches, 166 yards. Chris, how many times have I said on this show, Kyle Pitts has to be the main guy. He has to be the number one target since Drake is up. And even with Drake on the field, you still find a way to scheme to get Kyle Pitts to football because it takes pressure off of Drake London. 2, it opens up the middle of the field, and that opens up the run game. And that's exactly what happened tonight. So
Big catch after big catch after big catch,
so
bro.
when you look at it offensively, outside of that Bijan fumble, the Falcon offense was pretty much clicking the whole game. They were 4 out of 9 on third down, and I was kind of scared that 28-14 score, but they locked in. They figured out what they were going to do. They seen the mismatch and the advantages that they had. You Bijan in the pass game as well. So
yeah, I'm saying
one thing about it, and Chris said it, David Seals, 2 key catches down the stretch, 21-yard catch to pretty much seal the football game. So, I mean, you can give Zach Robinson credit this game, but can he do it the rest of the season? This is what we're going to be looking at because his job is on the line. And honestly, to me, I still think he doesn't make it back. Could be wrong, but I don't know. Mark, what's up, man? You want to jump on? Shoot me a text or shoot me an email if you want to jump on. But go ahead, Chris.
yeah, man. Just like I said, getting back into this game, it just so much crazy. It's like you said, the 19 penalties, franchise record, and the most this season. The record for one team was 23, so we was 4 off. But again, like we were still able that was 19 for 125 yards. So we gave the Bucs a free 125. So this game really could have been worse than what it was, But regardless, we were still able to execute down the stretch. Big executions by Kirk Cousins tonight. I ain't gonna lie, Kirk was willing and dealing tonight. And this is another reason why you kept him. Because imagine going in here with like Easton Stick, against the Bucs tonight instead of Kirk Cousins. A lot of people wanted Kirk gone, but this is why you kind of keep him. And he went out there again, torching the Bucs and having yet another. Was his third game-winning drive against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So at this point, he just owns the Bucs at this point. But you got to give Kurt his credit. Now he did have some balls going to dirt, but some of that most of that, honestly, let's keep it real. It was the offensive line. The pressure was getting to Kurt, and he had to try to protect himself, trying to get the ball out. Now Kurt is still 37. He doesn't have that zip that is still on the ball that's still going to be able to let him to get it out quick and kind of like throw it and still get it down the field like that. You can see that. But regardless, in the short passing game and the out routes, crossing routes with Kyle Pitts and just making Kyle Pitts that mismatch, being able to get Kyle Pitts the ball, for the most part, he was able to get the receivers the ball outside of a couple drops, outside of a couple fumbles, because it wasn't just Bijan that fumbled. Darnell Mooney fumbled too. And shout out to Ryan Newziel, because I don't know how in the world he was able to jump on that ball when it was so many creamsicle jerseys around it. That almost looked like that look like something I've seen in the past that I'm not going to bring up because I don't want to torment nobody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I see y'all in the chat saying it doesn't seem like he lost the locker room. Those guys out there playing for jobs too. I mean, let's keep it real. I mean, they playing for jobs into next year, and at the end of this year, they got something to prove. I mean, just because we won this game and they look good, they did fight for Raheem. But to me, I still feel like he lost the locker room. I'm not gonna say that. And Desmond Watson, Worshipper said, "Thanks, guys. Finally, Todd will be fired. He just signed the contract.
He just signed an extension.
Yeah. And we ain't as bad as the record. It's just bad breaks. Go ahead."
He said, y'all Falcons ain't as bad as your record is. Todd just coaches bad, but it was something else that I wanted to. He said they took down the press conference video.
My bad.
No, he said they took down the press conference video. By the way, that's how many Bucs fans are.
Yeah, I can understand that. HO, what's good, man?
I'm sorry, man. I love it, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. First of all, y'all a division rival, and we ain't won a game in a meaningful game like that in a while. And to be able to play spoiler now, the freaking Carolina Panthers are really number one. That's crazy. But hey,
crazy, and they were bad last year, and been up and down this year. Man, HO said, "Great game. Had to give it up for a team who could have easily packed it in and showed the talent we have all over the field." And that's the thing, man. When you have talent, they gonna stand up anyway. They ain't gonna let nobody chomp them off, and especially in the division game. The division game gonna be tough anyway. So yeah, we'll see.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be the first one to sit here and say I'm so happy to be wrong because I said 17-20 for Bucs, and I'm so happy to be wrong. Yes, I'm talking about I'm eating my humble pie. I got the pie right next to me. You know what I'm saying? I got the crow over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put some hot sauce on that guy. And you know what I'm saying? It's all good. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, listen. All I know is breakfast tomorrow gonna taste real good. And I promise you, it ain't taste that good in a while because we ain't won in a while like that. So yeah.
Solomon said these players playing for incentives too. That's absolutely correct. Dean Ambrose said, one question. Do y'all think the season would have turned out different if Kurt started the whole season? That's something we'll never know.
That's tough to answer.
I can honestly say that's something I can't answer. If you wanted my honest opinion, I'm still going to say it's just something we'll never know. And like I said, you got to think about it too. They're calling a totally different game for Kurt than they was Michael Penix. They're pretty much making the game, trying to simplify the game for Michael Penix, and it just didn't work. And that's why it looked like a lot of vanilla plays, because when you simplify things, that's what you do. You kind of cut off what you're trying to do, and you try to rework the game plan to suit the quarterback. But I would say this. If they call better games the last 2 to 3 weeks, we could possibly be playing for a playoff spot tonight. But, that's water under the bridge. That's time for another season. But D, that's something we may never know. We may never know.
I agree. I mean, it's too much time.
They're gonna miss the negative right here. He always in my comments with the negative. Contradictory. Y'all just saying he lost the locker room, and I still mean it. Team played hard for their coach on a short week.
They did.
Just like somebody said in the chat, they playing for incentives as well. They have to have a certain amount of snaps. If they get a certain amount of turnovers, certain amount of sacks, that money go up. So I mean, it could have been that they played for Raheem, but too they still playing for incentives. So I mean, look.
Again, it's also pride, man. That's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We came into this series tied 32-32. Now it's 33-32 Falcons. So they still had something to play for. I still, regardless, even after this, I still feel like, overall he's lost the locker room. I feel like he's definitely lost the fan base, overall, even after this win. We're going to enjoy this win as a fan base because we deserve this win, each and every last one of us. But we're still not going to overlook all the things that went wrong us getting to this. Let's come on now. Let's be real though. Like let's come on now. One win isn't going to change everything. At the end of the oh yeah, definitely eating it, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got to say, I got the pie right there. I got the crow over here. I got just I'm saying dipped it with some hot sauce. I don't mind being wrong at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, ain't nobody gonna be right all the time. Come on now. And this is a question that we keep saying, man, is Kurt coming back? That's just something we don't know yet. Because honestly, and we were talking about it during the game, his arm is not where it used to be. He was short hopping a lot of throws that he should have made. Two of them to Darnell Mooney. If he makes those throws, they're easy first downs. Those are things you have to look at.
I mean, my thing is he's going to have his limitations for sure. You can definitely see it. He's definitely still needs some time. If he gets some time, he can get the ball. He can be able to, set his feet and kind of launch the ball. But if he has to make it, it's not like it's like Minnesota Kirk Cousins. That Minnesota Kirk Cousins, I've seen him, make that same quick little throw and then kind of protect himself and be able to kind of still get it down the field. He doesn't have that no more. So now you're going to have to kind of like scheme for him differently. And you've seen, Zach Robinson actually do call some plays. Now, Kurt had to cuss him out a couple of times. I seen him on the sideline, cussing out Zach and his wide receivers.
Well, as a leader, you got to do that, Chris. As a leader, you got to do that.
Yeah, right. I see you seen him cussing out Steals. I know Mooney, he was frustrated with Kurt, but at the same time, like he didn't see that Kurt didn't have any time. Kurt had to get it out faster than what he wanted to. So at the end of the day, if you give Kurt some time and scheme for him, he'll be able to quarterback it. But as far as just have that arm strength, you can tell that it's starting to go down. It really is obvious. But Kurt played well, man. I ain't gonna lie. What's up, Ms. B?
Can't ask for more than that. Ms. B, what's good? Ms. B said, why would you have him come back? He playing good because he's trying to get on another team. I mean, he's still under contract, Ms. B. So if he came back, it wouldn't be no surprise. I mean, they still owe him $10 million guaranteed. But I think his number next year is $35 million, if I'm not mistaken. So he's still under contract. If they cut him, they may save about $24 million, but they'll still have dead cap money the following season. So I mean, look,
right.
That's the thing. It's a double-edged sword.
We still got to figure out what our quarterback situation going to be, and we still have him under contract while we figure that out with Michael Penix. Ski, what's up, man?
We don't know that, Ski. We don't know that.
No, we definitely don't know. I don't think one game though. That's what I'm saying. Wait a minute now. One game that we won, and that's 5 on the total in the whole season.
Yeah.
I don't think one game would do it. Now, if we get to the end of the year and we're 5-9. If we mess around and go 8-9, because with Cardinals, if we mess around and go 8-9, now we can have a different conversation because it's like, okay, y'all want to win now. And, the last tape would be seeing us winning games. So it is like that. What have you done for me lately? It did go awry, but you can still see the potential. It's like, okay, we're 8-9. We're right there. He would have an argument and a case for it. I'm not saying that I want Raheem back, guys. My goodness. All I'm saying is he would start to build a case if we won the rest of these games, especially against the Rams, another divisional opponent in the Aints.
Beating tougher opponents, absolutely.
And then him being the coach to finally get a win against the Cardinals in Arizona for the first time since the 70s. Those would be arguments that he could use. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Right now, we just
and to add on before we let the people in talk right quick. They talked about 2 other head coaches that started this season with 2 losing seasons and turned around in the 3rd season. But the thing is with that, contracts coming up. And we got to make a decision on a lot of people. And one person we got to also make a decision on Terry Fontenot. If you want him to be part of this building process to keep it going. That's another key thing. So
because of what AB said before the game, he said that
we're going to evaluate
the season. It will be an evaluation process of the head coach and GM position.
Yeah,
they're going to evaluate and they're going to make the decision. And they say if the change needs to be made, then the change will be made. That's what he said. We'll
Facts.
see.
Facts. But we're gonna let y'all in for a minute. We ain't gonna keep y'all up all night. Um, please keep it brief because I think it's gonna be a lot of people on the broad from Steam. So I'm gonna put a link in the chat. Let y'all in right quick. I know JP been asking, so JP, I know you're gonna be the first one to jump in. But let's roll.
I said, man, a lot of craziness in this game, man. We had fumbles, but hey, man, shout out to D Offer too, especially not only just getting that pick, but D Offered also was helping out Kobe Bryant because they was targeting him, of course, when Mike Hughes went out. And Kobe got, like I said, he got his welcome NFL moments, having to go up against Mike Evans, someone who is definitely a gold jacket. So you look at it, I say shout out to DR for seeing that the young rook was having a little tough time being picked on a little bit. Instead of, saying on the man coverage, dropped in the zone, got that pick on Baker. But he also had dropped in like that on a series or two beforehand too. Man, D was looking out for the rook. Shout out to DR.
Facts. JP, you there?
Smitty, I'm first up. Smitty, I had to get in here, man. Out.
Talk to us right quick.
Smitty, big Chris, what's happening, y'all?
What's happening, family? Tell us something.
Hey, man. Oh, no. I'm finna tell you something for real. I'm finna tell you something. Ain't no other Falcon fan gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be honest, cause I'm a Falcon fan. I'm not a player fan. I'm not a Bijan fan. I'm not a Drake fan. I'm a Falcon fan. I want the Falcons to do well, and I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. Raheem gonna keep his job, and I mean I don't want him to do it from this season, but the signs are showing me that Raheem gonna keep his job as long as Kurt start. Kurt is a better option, man. Right now, Kurt is a better option than Penix. Kurt is a better quarterback than Michael Penix. And he should be. He played 14 seasons. He should be a better quarterback. He is a better quarterback than Penix. We have to admit that fact. We have to open up our mouth and say that.
Yeah,
after 14 years, he's supposed to be.
He's supposed to be.
Right.
So it's not. So Smitty, it's not crazy that I say that, right?
No.
Okay, cool. The offense looks 1,000 times better. Quick decisions, balls coming out. It's the same pressure. It's the same pressure. You know what I'm saying, with running with Bijan. Everybody's keying on Bijan, but Kirk Cousins is a better decision maker, man. And we got to be all the way honest about this. I'm not saying that Penix isn't the answer for the future. But right now, for the next season, for the first 6 games of next season, you got to keep Kirk Cousins. You must keep him.
Let me say this right quick.
Talk to me.
Like they said, like Ms. B said, you stay in the obvious. But I'm gonna say this. You got to think about how the offensive coordinator and how they've been game planning for both quarterbacks. If you have it where one quarterback is comfortable enough to make plays and another one is not comfortable, in his own skin and on the run every down. And yeah, we know they had injuries. And you
Smith, can I be honest with you? I'm gonna go ahead and let you finish. I'm sorry, bro.
But if you have it to where you got Michael Penix just throwing the Bijan and Drake London, that's it. It's gonna make it tougher. See, Cousins know how to spread around the ball. The offensive coordinator and the quarterback coach they've probably been working with Penix on that. But at the same time, when you look at, just the preparation for both quarterbacks, it's just totally different. So, and he said it in one of his press conferences a couple of weeks ago. I made a video about it. We went over this with Kurt, and Kurt was comfortable with this. Have we ever heard him say that about Mike Penix? No. So, preparation is everything. And again, after 14 years, Kirk Cousins should be prepared. On the other hand, Kirk Cousins should also be helping Mike Penix prepare, and it just doesn't seem that way. It just doesn't. So,
okay.
But go ahead and finish.
So I hear what you're saying. I hear what Ms. B is saying, but that still doesn't negate the point. If you want the best quarterback playing the best quarterback play from the Falcons right now in 2025, 2026, and 2026, 2027, for at least for the first 6 or 7 weeks. You got to keep him. We don't have no other option. We don't have no other choice. And so, and the biggest, it's an indictment right now. It's y'all got to be honest. It's an indictment on Penix right now because we don't know what the offensive coordinator. We speaking about. We're thinking. We're pontificating about what the offensive coordinator is doing for Penix versus what he's doing for Kirk Cousins. But Penix is 26 years old. Like it should be nothing that Penix shouldn't be able to do physically. Getting on the center. Getting on the center.
I said this a couple weeks ago. Again, any problem that he's having, they knew that when they drafted him. Just that simple. It's just that simple. Any problem he's having, they knew it when they drafted him. So it's no surprise to nobody.
Smitty, if you have one more ACL, you're done for your career. You're done. Are you willing to risk the future of the franchise off of that? Off of that alone, you got one more ACL for life. That's
something that's something that they got to work through. But I got more people in the back. I appreciate you coming through.
Appreciate it, Smitty.
Appreciate
Thank you,
your opinion. No doubt.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk to you soon, man.
Yes, sir, brother.
No doubt. Man, what's good, man?
Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? How we doing tonight? How we doing? Great night for a Falcon win.
Hey, man, Thursday night prime time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But look, get all that, man. Y'all realize we just won a game with 19 penalties for 125 yards?
Franchise record and the most this year.
I don't know if that's a good thing for us or that bad for Tampa Bay. Either way,
bad for Tampa Bay, really, for a playoff expiration.
We killed ourselves all game long. Even on that final drive, we killed ourselves and still pulled out a win. But I still think Raheem is safe. We definitely need to change out this offensive coordinator. That to me is all roads that has led down to him.
Hey, look, man, that's easier said than done. But that's his boy. That's his boy. That's who he brought. If he finished the season strong, he coming back.
But he have to live and die by it. He definitely have to do that.
He's going down with the ship.
Yeah. I think I'd rather live by it, especially if you find yourself wanting to coach further into the if you want to further your career in the NFL as a head coach. I think he's done here. If things doesn't improve. But at the same time too, I hear what the fans are saying that they want. We got some that are saying boycott the Falcons. We got some that saying fire Terry Fontenot, fire Raheem, fire Zach Robinson. We got to be careful what we're asking for, people. We got to be careful because if you fire the GM, you're talking about at least 5-6 years of what we're going through right now. You fire the GM, he's going to scrap Raheem. He's going to scrap everything Raheem brought in, and he's probably going to scrap some of the players that we brought in that we could possibly build around. He's going to come in and want to make his own footprint. So you're talking about another 4 or 5 years of even trying to rebuild this team to even win, have a winning season. So it's like you just told me, Smitty, it's easier said than done to just fix a problem like what we're going through right now. We're possibly, some people call it a mini rebuild, some people call it a full out rebuild, but either way it goes, if we fire a GM or even the head coach, you're asking for a lot. You can fire a coordinator and a defensive coordinator and build and start over, but you're talking about firing a head coach that has to scrap a whole staff and bring in his whole team, and then you doing that head coach might not like the players that were playing for Raheem. He might not even use those players. So when we're going to ask, when we asking for this stuff, we got to be realistic. Like I forgot the gentleman name who JP was on. We have to be realistic about what we're asking for. We have to throw our emotions out the window and throw and bring in the reality of what we're asking for. And some realities, some of them we have to face and chew, and some of them we have to say, okay, this is the way it has to be done. Because to boycott a team, that is crazy. We do not want to go through what Cleveland.
Yeah, I'm not boycotting my Falcons. I'm never.
That's unheard of.
But I will admit, though, I don't like it. But when you have situations like this, saying like people were already saying that before this game that they have a sense that Raheem possibly may be back. We know that we don't want Morris back, but again, if the players are showing in this evaluation process that they want to play for him and they start winning games, and this is what may happen. He may be back, and at the same time, we have already said as well. We've talked about it, me and Smitty, that yes, if a new GM comes in, new head coach comes in, there could be a possibility some of our favorite players, like the Bajans, like the Drakes, they could be, not they will, they could be the chopping block to try to gain more assets to rebuild the team in that particular person's image and vision.
Yeah, you got to remember, like I said, I'm saying, terrifying.
That's what I was leading to.
Last year, his contract. So if you don't re-sign him, that's going to tell the whole sign of everything. And if you bring in another GM and head coach, nobody's safe. Just remember I said that. Nobody's safe. Not even Bijan, not even Drake. Because both of those guys going to be $23 to $25 million each or more.
Yeah, exactly.
But Matty Goes, what's up, man? Talk to me right quick.
Hey, what's up? What's up, fellas?
What's happening, Matty?
The way I feel about it, one, Kirk is not going to be the answer. He's going to get hurt. He's old. He's aging. And two, if you want to bring in another coach, it's got to be an attractive offer for him as far as building personnel. Right now, we're in cap hell because of the stupid contract with Kirk Cousins. So I think we're going to be forced to keep Raheem. And if it doesn't work out next year, then that's probably when they'll clean house. Because then they'll have cap space. They'll cut Kirk Cousins. So I think next year they're just going to try to keep everything. They might, fire offensive coordinator, stuff like that. But I think they're going to keep Raheem just because it's cheaper and makes it easier to give a good offer for a coach that wants to start from scratch. They're going to want money to bring in players and people and personnel that they can build around. And right now, we're stuck in purgatory because of Rich McKay and Arthur Blank, tampering. Number one, losing draft picks. That wasn't Terry Fontenot. That was Arthur Blank and Rich McKay. Going after Kirk Cousins before the timeline. So we lost a draft pick off of that. So it's just bad organizational football from the top. So now we're just gonna have to go into next season and hope we don't get any injuries because we're not gonna have any depth. So if we get the injury bug, that's it. We're gonna suck again next year.
And that's the main reason why if you bring in a new head coach, he's probably gonna stress that. And if you bring in a new GM, same thing. They're gonna have to be on the same page. And y'all got to remember, Terry Fontenot didn't hire Raheem Morris. Arthur Blank did. So if y'all want to blame anybody, blame Arthur Blank sometime. Falconator, my guy from Twitter. Do you pick up the fifth year option on pitch? This is his fifth year option. So he's making $13 million this year, and he's already on his fifth year, so he's a free agent at the end of the year, which is why I would have thought about trading him. So it's just something you got to think about. But Matty, Coach, you got anything else before we get out of here?
Nope. That's all I want. I got that off my chest because everybody's blaming Terry. And I know, granted, Terry has made some bad draft picks like Bertrand. That was awful. It's a late round pick. You can look at him and tell he's slow. Slow.
He was a healthy scratch tonight. Him, Casey Washington, that was also another draft pick, healthy scratch. Those guys won't be back when you.
And the last thing I want to say is who's scouting these players and evaluating who we can have at wide receiver. Seals is pure ass. All he can do is block. We don't have anybody like Drummond to start.
Hey, Seals had a night tonight though. I mean, 78. Even though he did have that drop.
He had a great night.
He dropped. But he's another one of those versatile players that.
That's all. That's my time. I just wanted to get that off my chest.
Hey man, appreciate you for always supporting Sports Machine, man. You've been supporting me a long time. I truly appreciate it.
All right, peace.
Here's one thing that a lot of people will have to keep in mind too. The coach's salary doesn't come out of the cap. That comes straight out of what's his name? Arthur Blank's pocket. So there's not really a salary that we have to consider going into next season. But at the same time, that's why I'm telling everybody, don't be surprised if we get a big name in here. And one thing that I'm pushing, I'm looking for right now is this reunion between Robert Saleh and Jeff Albrecht to come back in here. Them two,
I can see that.
You know, and people don't realize what kind of situation they was in when they were in New York. That was not the ideal situation at all. I mean, they had everything. They had the same problems we had, and then some. So that was not the ideal situation at all. And then when Jeff Albrecht took over up there, I mean, it went even worse because nobody wanted to support him in that position. So I wouldn't be surprised if they are looking to get back into the hot seat. And I'm pretty sure that they will welcome it. But they work good together. Excellent. They did. I mean, they turned that program around with basically nothing. Looking at what Jeff Albrecht did, that team had absolutely no Pro Bowlers when he took over that defense. They left out of there with 4. So I mean, he did a wonderful job up there. The offense took another turn when even without Aaron Rodgers there, and sub quarterback play, Robert Saleh turned the whole team around. I mean, even the culture became different. So don't look for them two to get back together, working together as coaches.
Cheesecake, I got you, man.
Yeah,
come talk to me right quick, and then will you aim me after that, and then we're gonna roll.
Yo,
Talk to us right quick.
Yo, I just want to say first of all, man, 19 penalties, bro. 19, 18 penalties.
Yeah.
What is going on tonight, bro? Hey,
I
man, yo, I gotta get up to Kyle Pitts, man. 3 touchdowns and 4. You know he would have to turn up tonight, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that win night, bro. Hey, man. It feels good, you know what I'm saying? But it's still not where we want to be at, man. Raheem Morris, he gotta go. I know a lot of people say that Raheem Morris is gonna come back for another season. That is the rumor. He might actually come back. The coach that I want to come back and be a head coach, man, is Robert. You know what I'm saying?
Good pick.
Bring him in as Falcons head coach. Keep Jeff as the defense coordinator, and go get you a real offense coordinator. Yeah. Now, Justin Fields is gonna be a free agent. Pick him up next year. Michael Pittman is gonna be coming out with the surgery for the season, so I will just go get Justin Fields as our quarterback. No, he's a free agent. No, that won't change anything. No, we still got Kirk Cousins because he's Dookie right now. Kirk goes change the Dookie right now, but I just feel like they're gonna have to rebuild. I mean, we don't have no first round pick, so it's gonna be real rough, man. 4, 5, and 9, and there's 8 seasons with a losing season, man. I know everybody just getting their blood pressure going up this year, man. I mean, there's nothing ain't changing until get rid of GM. Arthur Blank, gotta get rid of Rich Kane, whatever the person name is. Get your new GM, get your new head coach, and more he gotta get, man.
Facts. We appreciate
one thing I want to add to.
Appreciate you coming through, Cheesecake. But we're gonna let the last 2 people in, and we're gonna roll.
One thing I don't like about having Justin Fields in here, 2 reasons why I wouldn't want him here. 1, he don't want to be here, and then 2,
facts.
You don't want your quarterback having the demeanor that he has when he loses his game. At all costs, you want your quarterback to keep his morale, keep his intensity. You want him to keep it here because he has to carry that week to week. Your team leans on you. So when you have your starting quarterback sit on the bench, looking like he about ready to cry, like he's lost, all sense of humanity. You do not want that as a quarterback. I don't like that. This is my personal opinion of him. I'm throwing his skill set away. I'm not even looking at that, but I'm looking at what he's done since he's been here, and that's been his demeanor, even when he was in Chicago, and he's doing it now. So I mean, I don't want that. You already got a very young franchise here in Atlanta, and they gravitate toward each other because they're all very young guys. But you have your quarterback the orchestrator of your team, the captain of your team, sitting on the bench after a loss, and you already trying to keep morale up. You looking at him like, well, if he can't keep it up, why do I need to keep it up? So I don't like Justin Fields. I don't like that look.
Facts. We'll talk to us right quick.
What's going on, fellas, man? I just want to say it was a good win. But like I said, this is my opinion. We still need to clean house. Marquise Williams need to go. Zach Robinson still need to go. DJ Williams still need to go. And Raheem need to go. Only person I say who stay on this coaching staff is Jeff Ulbrich. But we need a new structure around this offseason this year. Because we got a tough schedule and we can't play around. So that's all I got to say on that. But overall, good win. I just feel like we should have played consistent all year.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel that.
Can't argue that. Yeah. Phillip Rivers, 44 years old, should have stayed at home. And one of them young boys hit him. He gonna go back to the crib.
Man,
it's just a matter of time.
All I'm saying is, what happens, like hypothetically speaking, we know when these guys, bro, I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be like the first free runner. I'm telling you, the first free runner on the blind side is gonna be over with.
Yeah, dislocated shoulder and hip at the same time, and you can't do nothing about it. Larry, what's up, man?
Larry, what's going on, fellas? Appreciate you having me on the platform. Everybody, make sure you hit that like button. It's the lifeblood all our streaming. Help us get in the algorithm. Help us all grow. Good win by the Falcons. Some people say it's meaningless. Of course, if I can ruin the division whole season, then of course I'm with that. Did we ruin, when our draft picks in the second round? So what? What I will say is, stat of the year is Kirk Cousins, 3 games has over 1,000 yards versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Go look it up.
Yeah.
In 3 games, he has over 1,000 yards over one team. That's unheard of.
Yeah.
3 games.
I feel like this game. Do I feel like this game saved Raheem's job? I'm until I see him fired, I'm thinking Raheem coming back. That is, I feel like it's guilt for Arthur Blank for firing Arthur Smith early, and I just feel like he's not going to fire him. So the only thing they're doing now is helping Kirk not get traded, or I personally want to absorb that money that he's going to make. But if he runs off, and we somehow, some way win 2 out of 3 of these last games, lose the round, but win both of the other games, don't be surprised, guys. Just don't be surprised. We'll see. I'll take all dubs. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't care where we draft at, because really and truthfully, and I don't care F them picks like you've been saying, Smitty. JPJ has 8 sacks this year, guys.
Yes.
I know Jared versus who I wanted last year. He won Defensive Rookie of the Year in the NFC with 6 sacks, guys.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. He has 6 sacks in a row, 6 games in a row. That is breaking Micah Parsons' record as a rookie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Real one, guys. And it really don't matter when we got him, because guess what? I bet you that the Rams would trade us that number 1 pick. They're going to whatever high pick for James Pierce Jr. And we'll see.
Like, hey, you want your pick back? Let us have that JPJ guy.
Exactly. So everybody talking about that pick, man, don't worry about that pick. If you got your guy, you worry about. Well, I mean, seriously.
And then we still got Jalen Walker, who's nipping at his heels to a degree.
Exactly. It ain't at a degree. He got 6.
Yeah. If you guys pay attention, if you guys watch the game closely enough, 2 of those
Xavier Watson leading all rookies in interceptions.
Yeah.
Those are our top 3 picks on defense, guys.
Yeah. Wait a minute, though, fam. Wait a minute.
One trade.
Let's not forget about the man in the middle, Mr. Brandon Dorless.
Then Brandon Dorless got what, 6 or 5?
Yeah, he got like 6.5.
Look, man, all our young guys right now, these are things that say, okay, people saying Terry got to go. When these things happen, you looking at it, it's like, okay, you see what the plan is.
Yeah.
But were these players wasted on bad coaching?
Right.
I like Jeff Bluebrick, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about like offensive side and all this, man. I just felt like this game was very sloppy. I felt like we didn't have attention to detail. It was too many sloppy penalties, too many holdings, and they were legit. Yeah. Now, if you want to see that the refs wasn't calling on Tampa Bay, now that's another story. But for the most part, what we were doing when they showed the replays, they were legit.
Yeah.
So it seemed like a lot of undiscipline. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Whatever. I never seen the team got that many penalties and win. So I like to fight.
We gotta be the first to do it or something, right?
Yeah, like 20 penalties and win a game. That got to be a record. We were 3 off from the record in a game. Period. It's 23.
If we don't commit those penalties, we probably blow them out.
Yeah. We don't commit those penalties. We hold doors on them. And again, for one person to have 1,000 passing yards in 3 games, I mean, it's always. I don't want Kirk here. I think the money we could use to shore up this team. I definitely don't want Justin Fields, but like that's not a negotiator with me.
Right.
Mentally he's Ben Simmons. I don't need Ben Simmons on the football field.
There you go.
Immensely talented, but can't do it because he's just in his own head.
Right.
I don't know, guys. I don't know where they're gonna go, but if Kirk plays well, don't be surprised he's still here. Don't be surprised if Raheem Morris is still here.
If Raheem is here, he might be here because that's Raheem's guy. So,
well, that was his guy. We all know that was his guy. Y'all see him scream, "You like that?" at the end of the game. That's his guy.
Definitely.
Work together.
Yeah, like
that's why.
Michael Penix was, in my opinion, was Terry guy. That's my opinion. You get your guy, I get my guy.
No, it was Arthur Blank's guy. Arthur Blank approved.
Well, I mean, Arthur Blank went out there, but I think it's pushed by Terry because Terry didn't get the pick. Justin Fields, remember? Arthur Smith shut that down. He was like, "Nah, I don't like him."
Well, I mean,
you can pick somebody else, but I don't like him.
I agree with though.
Yeah,
me personally, I agree with that. I didn't want Fields either. But
I can see two people with 10+ sacks, oddly enough. But go ahead, Chris.
Oh, Brandon Dort's got 7 sacks.
Yeah, 7. See what I'm saying?
So would that be a first? Would that be a first for us to have 2 players with 10 or more?
No, I think Chuck Smith and Lester Archambault had 10 sacks on that.
Yeah, that's all. I was just about to pull that. Yeah, Chuck Smith and Archambault. I think they both had 10.
But so it'll be like
also, hold on. Well, didn't Patrick Kearney and Abraham also?
I don't think they both had.
I think Kearney had 8, if I'm not mistaken. He had like
okay.
Yeah. Okay. But still, even with that, 7 sacks for Dorless, 6 for Walker, got 8 for JPJ. All I gotta say is hip hip hooray for Nate Ollie.
Yeah, that's huge.
For real, bro. Because my Nate Ollie had that track record coming in, having multiple guys that can get after the quarterback and doing it by committee. We have all these different guys who are getting home, but we have bookings who are really getting home. Those 3 guys, that's a part of your defensive line. Build around those 3.
Where's Arnold Ebiketie at? I got on the milk carton.
Hey, Chris, boy, you better watch your mouth.
Man, I think I'm disappointed with Arnold, man. Arnold, I can't even defend it because it's like so much.
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, I can't defend Arnold. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't.
I actually was looking for a lot from him this year.
For Arnold Ebiketie for me. And like honestly, his role has been diminished, his snaps has been diminished, he's still overrunning, over pursuing, he's still missing back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like every now and then he'll set the edge, but he still has trouble there. It just for where we drafted Arnold, he just not has lived up to it. And I hate it.
When he made that tweet saying that he was coming, I was actually looking for him to step up when what's his name got hurt.
Leonard Floyd.
Leonard Floyd.
Yeah, when Leonard Floyd got hurt. Yeah, I was looking.
Unfortunately.
I was saying, okay, here come Evan Ketty, and yeah, he disappointed me. Very next game, he disappointed. Matter of fact. So yeah, but I see a lot of comments in here too about Penix being a wash, and I thought about that for a while, and I'm thinking we give him one more year, but we have to develop this guy. You don't draft a quarterback at number 8 in the first round to say, okay, I'm gonna change my offense. This guy already fits your offense, so we have to develop him, and that's just like with JPJ. Yes, he's gonna be great, right? But we've been down this road before, when we had
Michael Busley.
Yeah, Michael Busley, yeah. But we've been down this road. The first year guy, he comes out 15 sacks. So immediately we thought, okay, we have our edge rusher, but we didn't. We stopped developing him. When people got used to how fast he was, they let him take himself out of plays. So we don't want to see that happen to JPJ. We want to continue to develop him, get him to get more weapons. Utilize his weapons more efficiently. And and guess what? We still got one more that hasn't come off the injury. That's we still got to take a look at too, on Trice. So we got to develop these guys, man, and to go and not to take over the show, nothing like that. But Kobe,
I don't know about Trice, Fandemic. You want to know why?
Why
He hasn't played.
That's why we still got to take a look at him. He's been hurt.
I'm gonna be honest, Fandemic.
For Troy Anderson already.
Him and Troy Anderson, what can I do? I can't save a roster spot for you.
His contract
make it on the team through. You can't even make it through preseason. I can't save a spot for you. If you make it good, if you don't, I'm moving on. Seriously, they really got to bust their hump to try to make the team to be special teams. Right. I'm still trying to understand why Cordell Hodge is not playing on special teams, and he was a Pro Bowler on special teams. Can somebody answer that question for me?
PS4 fell out of favorship with the coach.
PS4,
coaching staff.
It's all coaching.
But he's a Pro Bowler, and that was our weakest group.
That's where he made his name at.
And you took a Pro Bowler out of it. Okay, you don't want to give him out as wide receiver. I understand, but you gonna let a Pro Bowler do what he's great at?
Right.
Yep.
Right. You understand that? That's like taking Dion out of fielding kicks. When he's your best guy to field a kick, you taking Cordell Hodge out in an area where you desperately need him. I'm like, where you hurting, you desperately take out your best player. Don't make sense.
Yeah.
Am I wrong for still being mad about the 2-point conversion?
Yes, I'm very mad about that, Chris. That was stupid.
Like Smitty said,
can we all be honest out there in Falcon Land? We won despite of Raheem.
Yeah,
we did.
Them players, man.
Yeah, the players.
That was the players right there. That was not the
they
coach.
said on the broadcast they went for a 2-point conversion because of analytics. Sometimes common sense got to overrule analytics.
Thank you.
Let's be real about it. You still in the game. Why the hell you going for 2? When you
stand up
the game,
right?
And it almost cost you the game. Now,
Almost.
If they go for that and they get that and then they kick it and get the other one, you tied at 28 and still have a chance to win. Now, I know they still won the game, but sometimes things like stuff like that in the future, you try that, you lose a game, that's how you lose your job. So, and it was a desperation move. If you want me to keep it real,
that kick on special teams, I didn't understand that at all. Well, was that on the kicker? Or was that designed to go that way? I mean, who made
that was
just off the side of his foot.
It was a messed up kick.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, man.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
You can tell when it came on his foot that was going to be a disaster. That's what I'm saying. Everything that could have went wrong in this game, and we still was able to win this game at the end. Like I know you asked the question earlier, is that good for us or is that bad for the Bucs? I mean, I say both. I say both. I mean, the Bucs got themselves in the mirror, and they got we really. I mean, if you seen Mike Evans before we kicked the ball, he was irate because he's like, "What are we doing? Like we're killing our playoff chances here and our division lead, division title chances, like everything. So the Bucs, they gotta look themselves in the mirror because they still got something to fight for. As for the Falcons, man, we're just going along with our spoiler treatment and also trying to see our evaluation process with the rest of these players and coaches for the rest of the season.
Yeah. I actually had to stop watching when we were driving down the field and we would get good and ready to kick that field goal. And I actually had to stop watching. I was going to say, well, it's a typical Falcon game. We're going to go down here and make a game of it. Then we go down here and miss the field goal. So, I mean, I just said bump it. I said, if it happens, it happens. We win, we win. So, I don't know, man. This coaching thing, that's one of the things going to be a season killer next year if we don't get it together. I mean, because we make a decision like we did last year, this year, we're going to lose these good players that we could build around. You know, we've already squandered one season, but if we do this again next year, you might as well start all over. Because I mean, you're going to have Drake that's going to be in his 6th year, or 7th year.
Next year's his 5th year option.
5th year option. I mean, you're going to start losing players out of their prime. I mean, you know, what a typical career, 6-7 years maybe, if they stay healthy. So I mean. You talking about losing players that you know, you don't have a Bijan everywhere at every position, right? That you know, but once players get older, they start getting injured, and I mean, you got to make the best of it while you got them healthy. But if coaching still continue to be the way it is now, we're going to squander it again.
Yeah, and see that's the thing. You got to figure out what you want to do. Do you want to build around Bijan and those two edges, or do you just want to completely, you know, just build a team your way, and you're gonna need draft picks, and somebody got to go.
Yeah.
So it's just a choice you got to make.
Yeah.
But anybody got any last word before we get out of here?
Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting to see where you know, since we got rid of that first round pick, where Terry Fontenot, where he builds now, or how should I say how he builds? I'm not gonna say where, because obviously he needs to go through the trenches. You know, offensive line needs help, wide receiver room needs help. So it's going to be interesting to see where he goes. If he does he trade back? Does he trade up to get more? Get a closer pick to the first round? You know, it's going to be interesting to see how he continues to build. Because I can foresee us keeping Cousins, so we're still going to have that strap cap hit. And like Larry was saying, we're going to have to start signing these players that you know that's coming up, that's going to be wanting money, like Drake and Bijan, and
Tyler.
Hopefully. Yeah, and Tyler. I mean, not Tyler, but hopefully we do the right thing. And I keep saying this, and I got to keep saying it. When Kansas City came calling for Kyle Pitts, I would have dealt him, and I would have put the ball because Kansas was hurting for him, and I would have gotten if they offered a third, I would have taken that third, and I was like, hey, we'll take that third, but we want a 5th round next season after that. So I would have put the ball in their court. I would have played poker with them. I would have dealt Kyle Pitts because I mean, obviously he's not a good fit for Penix. He's not a good fit for Cousins. I don't know if y'all saw tonight. Cousins had to get on Kyle Pitts for running that wrong route in the end zone where he had to throw it away. But them two, they still don't have it. I think it still has to do with that number 8 jersey you see on the screen there. But that's just my personal opinion. But it's going to be interesting to see how Terry Fontenot continues to build with this one. I'm going to trust him, though.
Larry? Any final words?
You said Larry William. I'm out.
Larry. You.
Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you for having me on the platform as always. Final words. Play these young guys. Play Kobe Bryant. I know he got barbecued, but these are teachable moments. He's going up against a Hall of Famer. It kind of is what it is on that. Love the Alpha for jumping that route because he knew Baker was going to go after him.
Yeah.
And got a lot of air to jump up and grab the ball. Let's see what we're going to do, man. Are they going to save Raheem's job? Yeah, I personally don't think that Raheem's getting fired. And if we win, it'll just solidify that. Normally, Arthur Blank has like a professor interview. He talks to the fans, say, "Hey guys, I hear you. I understand." And I mean every I think outside of Katrina, who left in the thief of the night, every other coach that's been fired, Blank has spoken to either the AJC or the 790 or the 9290 game. He's always had an interview as a prerequisite before he fired people. So that's why I don't believe. I know the rumors out there saying that Raheem gonna be fired, but I won't believe it until I see it. Good. We take all the and yeah, man. I'll see you guys later. Thank you, man, for letting me be on the program, man. Go Falcons,
my guy.
Yep.
No doubt.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, Bobby, for letting me know, man. I'm about to sleep, man. Appreciate the donation, Matty Ghost, my guy. He said Prince will miss 2026. I agree with that. I actually said that. He's Sam Bradford of the Rams. Come back a year and blow his knee out again. 4 surgeries, nose brittle, like plastic, cold weather knees. And the thing about it, man, y'all got to understand, when you get knee injuries like that back to back, at some point arthritis gonna kick in.
Yeah,
it's a proven fact. So when you have arthritis that kick in, look, it can get ugly out there.
Yeah.
But Will, you got anything before we go?
Man, I was just saying we close the season out, see what's gonna go this all season and who's in and who's out. So rise up. Yeah, have a blessed night, fellas.
Yes, sir.
All right, Will.
Yep. But yeah, man, been another great post game show, man. Appreciate you coming through, Emmanuel and Larry. Truly appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing in these YouTube airways, man. But before
appreciate you coming on TikTok.
Please tell everybody where to find you. Say that again, Larry.
Oh no, I say this. Appreciate you coming on TikTok.
Oh, no
tonight.
doubt, man. No doubt. Anytime, man. Anytime.
Yeah.
But y'all tell everybody where to find y'all.
What? Go ahead, Larry. Go ahead.
Oh, just like in the tag right here, guys. Don't put the Larry, but at the _Dix_way. Me and my beautiful wife Shonda, we do live commentary, all our favorite sports teams in Atlanta. So that's the Braves, the Hawks, the Falcons, the Dream, the Bulldogs, and her Gators. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we don't do the United because I don't know anything about soccer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anything about lacrosse, so we don't do the Sting either. But yeah, I mean that's what we try to do, man. We try to give you an alternative to watching the game. So if you guys want to watch the game, watch it with a whole bunch of Falcon fans or Hawks fans or whatever. And, you know, turn on your TV, turn up the Dixon way. That's the motto. We got the Hawks. We got Falcon in review tomorrow, then the Hawks game tomorrow also. So back on the grind as always. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Man, you tell everybody what to find.
All right, y'all know what it is. Now the Falcons Pandemic. I can be found on YouTube. Once again, for Smitty, appreciate you having me on, man. It's always a blast with you guys. Sharing the stage with you guys. I learn every time I get on here, so I appreciate you guys having me on. But yeah, I can be found on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Pretty soon I'll be on Spotify. Look forward to a new channel that's going to be starting out on the beginning of the year too. Atlanta Pandemic Sports Fix, where I'm going to just concentrate on all Georgia professional sports. Maybe even some high school, because people have asked me to do high school. There's not a lot of time to mess with the high school. That's a whole new ball game. So, but yeah, look forward to that channel coming out too. I'm looking to expand the platform. So, you guys, like I said, anything I can do to help anybody, or anything, I appreciate what you guys have already done for me. So, allow me to have my voice on you guys' platform. So, I look for me on those YouTube channels. Like I said, all the platforms is coming. I appreciate you guys once again.
Granddad, you need to stop, man. Oh, man.
What?
Granddad tripping, man. It's too late for that, man.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, yeah, they got me laughing. That was a good one.
Chris, tell everybody what to find you.
Hey man, A1 Forever Sports, that's a platform on YouTube. Please come over, be a part of the A1 Forever family. And as we're getting close to 4,500, so that's great right there, man. It's been a struggle when I changed over my page, but it's all good, man. We still in the hunt, but also Twitter A1 Forever, Instagram A1 Forever, and also the real A1 Forever on TikTok, man. Hey, Falcons pull one out by hook or by crook, by 19 penalties or not. We still got the dub, so it's time to go party in the parking lot. I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.
I ain't finna go no damn party. I'm finna go party my ass in the bed. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Party going. Hey, you still gotta show me how to do that, Smitty. I still didn't find out how to do that.
Hey, don't tell that lie. But y'all know where to find me, man. Every day, every single day. Smitty Sports Machine. If y'all missed any of my videos in the last couple of days, they still up. Please go check them out. And just like I put in the chat, man, please go hype up our videos. That's A1 Forever. That's Larry and the Dixon Way. And that's Emmanuel and the Falcon Fandemic. Wherever you see these guys, please hype their videos up because they put in hard work just like I do, just like Chris do. So please go support not only these guys, but all Falcon country creators. Big Country, 95 North Murdoch, Dirty Bird Central, Mad Mike Sports, anybody you know that's out there putting out content, please. Birdcage LLC, our guy Ryan, please go support him as well. So it's been a hell of a night, man, and it's been a long night. So we're gonna give y'all Friday morning back, and hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend because we get an off day on Sunday. Thank God for that. Yeah. But for the guys in the chat, we're gonna roll on out of here and like I said, give y'all morning back, and we're gonna see y'all later, man. Peace.